Monday evening, I was outside talking to a friend of mine, and I noticed that my left ear had started to go down. I couldn't hear so well in that ear, and I noticed a sound coming from it. I just thought it was fluid behind the eardrum, like most people feel, and I started just to pop my ear to see if I could clear the fluid. Didn't think that much about it at the time. Still bothering me when I went to sleep. Went to bed fine, and thought it would just clear in the morning. I got up in the morning and it was actually worse. We started to do a hearing test and found out that my left ear on multiple decibels had dropped 30 points plus. I had Dr. Arya, an ENT colleague, take a look at he got me in the same day, fast, thank you, Dr. Arya, and took a look at my audiograms and said, yes, you certainly do have a sudden sensorineural hearing loss. Here, let me get you a round of steroids, start these right away, and then follow up with Dr. Syms. The first few days were definitely the worst. I had to turn my head, especially men's voices were very difficult. Turn my head to hear my patients, had to keep asking, please repeat yourself, because I couldn't understand them. It was pretty freaky, especially when I looked at the test and I realized it was not fluid. All these scenarios go through your head because I see so many patients who are dealing with this in a very difficult time coping with the noise, the confusion. I didn't know, is this going to continue to get worse? Will it get better? Will it stay the same? What's going on here? I thought for sure it was just fluid behind my eardrum, because that's the most common thing. You get allergies, you get sinus problems, fluid goes behind the ears, you get a hearing loss. So that was very surprising to me to find out that it was a nerve loss. If you have any idea that you may have a loss in an ear or both ears, you need to get in to see somebody right away. Hearing test is important to rule out fluid behind the eardrums, to make sure it is from a nerve loss, because if it is from a nerve loss, the steroids are key, and the faster you get them on board, the better the outcome will be.